Hello everyone, welcome back to our Solidworks course. In this video, we would be taking up another exercise to learn about rectifying our sketches and editing our features. So without wasting any time, let's move to Solidworks and begin with our new exercise. Here you can see that I have opened the model for our third exercise, and as usual it has several errors and warnings over here. Not an issue. That's what we are going to learn in this video. The first step, as you all know by now, is to roll back the bar up to the feature which has the issue. This is the feature that has the first issue. I will move my cursor over it. No, it is not showing me. The problem must be in the sketch. If I move my cursor over the sketch, here it is showing me a warning that says the sketch is overdefined. Consider deleting some overdefining dimensions or relations. Okay, so now that we know that the issue lies with the sketch, we will right click on the sketch and select Find. Hello everyone, welcome back to our Solidworks course. In this video, we would be taking up another exercise to learn about rectifying our sketches and editing our features. So without wasting any time, let's move to Solidworks and begin with our new exercise. Here you can see that I have opened the model for our third exercise, and as usual it has several errors and warnings over here. Not an issue, that's what we are going to learn in this video. The first step, as you all know by now, is to roll back the bar up to the feature which has the issue. This is the feature that has the first issue. I will move my cursor over it. No, it is not showing me. The problem must be in the sketch. If I move my cursor over the sketch, here it is showing me a warning that says the sketch is overdefined. Consider deleting some overdefining dimensions or relations. Okay, so now that we know that the issue lies with the sketch, we will right click on the sketch and select Edit Sketch. Once we are into this command, I will press Ctrl 8, set it into the normal mode. Here you can see that the sketch has been overdefined, and it is very clear that why this is overdefined. But let's say we will follow the procedure. We will click on overdefined over here. It will open the sketch export. Here I will click on diagnose, and it will give me all the probable solutions that I can use in order to define this sketch. The first option or the first solution over here tells me that I have to delete this dimension over here. If I go to the second option, it is telling me that I should delete this dimension over here. Let's go back and delete the first dimension. I will go to the first option over here. I will click on accept, and when I click on OK, it will delete this dimension over here and then make our sketch fully defined, and now it is not overdefined. I will move my dimension over here, something like this. Now, once we have resolved the issue in the sketch, we are ready to move forward. I will press Ctrl Q, rebuild this part, exit the sketch mode, press Ctrl 7 and get into the isometric mode. Next, I would be rolling forward the bar up to my next feature. This feature was error free and we don't have to rectify anything in this one. Next, I will move to the cut extrude feature over here. Yes, there is an error over here. If I move my cursor over it, it is telling me that the sketch has both open and closed contours. So again, we know that the problem lies in the sketch. I will right click on this feature, go to Edit Sketch, and once we are into the sketch mode, here we can see that the problem lies over here. But let's again take a look at it from the procedure. I will go to Tools. From here I will select Sketch Tools, and here I will specify, or rather select this feature that says Check Sketch for Features. Here it is asking me which feature would I be using. It has already taken Cut Extrude as the feature. If I click on Check, it tells me that the sketch has both open and closed contours. Try to fix the sketch right now. Click OK. If I click on OK, you can see here that this edge over here has been highlighted, telling me that this is the problematic sketch entity. I will close this over here, and now that it is highlighted, I will simply press delete on my keyboard. Once I have done that, again I will go to Tools over here, go to Sketch Tools, and from here I will select check sketch for feature. I will specify the feature as cut extrude and click on check. Here it is now telling me that there are no problems found. The sketch contains one closed contour and 0 open contours, telling me that this would be successfully used as a sketch for cut extrude command. I will close this, press Ctrl Q on the keyboard and rebuild the part, exit the sketch. Here you can see that this cut extrude has now been generated successfully. We will roll forward our bar up to the next feature and take a look at what is the issue over here. Here there is some issue with the boss extrude. If I move my cursor over the boss extrude, it is not showing me any message, so I will expand this, move my cursor over the sketch, and now it is showing me the warning message. It tells me, warning, this sketch contains dimensions or relations to model geometry which no longer exists. Consider deleting the dangling sketch entities shown dashed and in dangling color, or second, it tells me that editing the model to restore the missing model geometry. Let's take a look at what has happened over here. I will right click on the sketch and go to edit sketch mode. Here you can see that this is a dimension that is giving me an issue, and this is, I guess, used to define the center of this circle over here, which is also specified in yellow like this. Let's take a look at this problem going to the display delete relations as well. I will click on display delete relation, and if I click on any other sketch relation or dimension, here it is showing me that this distance to over here is highlighted in yellow, and this is our problematic relation. Here if I click on it, a blue box is generated around this sketch entity, telling me that this is the sketch entity that is giving me an error. If I scroll down, there is no other entity, or there is no other display delete, rather there is no other relation over here which is causing this issue. So once we have identified our issue, I will click on OK and then generate and then get back to this sketch mode over here. I will click on this dimension over here, and then I will define this dimension. That is, here we know that it should be starting from this center, but it does not know which should be its endpoint. So I will select this red dot over here, drag it up to our center. You can see that it is being highlighted in orange like this. Yes, now you can see clearly that it is being highlighted in orange, and also we have our coincident symbol over here that is telling me that this would be snapped at the point and a concentric relation would be added. If I leave my mouse cursor, you can see this is how the relation has been snapped properly, and now the dimension is defined properly. This black color, or rather the black shade of this dimension, tells me that there is no issue with the dimension. Now again we'll go to tools over here. From here I will go to sketch tools, and I will select this option that says check sketch for feature. Again it has taken boss extrude as the feature automatically. If I click on sketch check over here, it tells me that no problems were found. This sketch contains one closed contour and 0 open contours, telling me that nope, there would be no problem now. I will close all of them, press Ctrl Q on the keyboard, and then develop this boss extrude. Here you can see this is how it was developed without any issues, and now the red cross sign over here has disappeared. I will roll it forward to the next feature over here, and this has some issues. I will expand it, move my cursor over the sketch, and here it is showing me the warning. The warning says a solution cannot be determined for this sketch. Consider moving the sketch closer to the desired solution by dragging or changing dimension values. Next option, it is telling me that adding more dimensions or relations to further define the sketch. Third, it is telling me changing dimension scheme. We have not understood much from this sketch. Let's now move to the sketch and let's take a look at what has really happened inside. I will right click on the sketch. Again go to edit sketch. Once we are into the edit sketch command, I will press Ctrl 8, set it to the normal to mode. Let's find the cause of this issue. We will go to display delete relations, and here you can see that there are two relations that have some issues. Here we can see that this is the first relation, that is co-radial, that is having an issue as well. And here we have the second relation, that is the diameter, which is also having an issue. What has happened over here, if I click on co-radial, it will show me both the sketches, or rather the entities between which co-radial dimension has been added. The co-radial dimension has not been added properly, so what we can do over here is that I will select the co-radial dimension, delete it from the relations, click on OK, and now here you can see that the sketch is not having any issues. Let's now try defining this circle over here with the help of some other dimension. What I want over here is that I want the center of these two circles over here to be the same. I will select this edge over here. If you want to take a look at this properly, I will rotate it first a bit, zoom in now. Now what I will do here is that I will select this edge, press Ctrl, select this circle over here. I have selected the face. I will select the circle, and previously it was given a co-radial dimension. If I give the co-radial dimension, you can see that it has again caused an issue. I will click on this co-radial dimension and press delete on the keyboard. Next, what I will do here is that I will make these two circles or these two arcs as concentric. I will click on OK and add this sketch relation. Now here, once I have made them concentric, you can see that the sketch is now fully defined and there are no issues over here. If I go to display delete relation, you can see that there is no highlight, or rather both of these are white, or rather the background for these are white and it is not highlighted in either red or yellow, telling me that there is no issue over here. I will click on OK, press Ctrl 7, set it into the isometric mode, press Ctrl Q, rebuild the part, exit the sketch mode, and here you can see that it has successfully created this cut over here, and there is no issue or warning or error sign over here as well. Next, I will move forward and add this fillet. There is some issue with this fillet as well. If I move my cursor over this feature, that is the fillet, it will show me the message. It tells me that failed to create fillet, please check the input geometry and radius values by using the face fillet option. No problem, I will right click on this, go to the edit feature. Now that we know that the issue is with the fillet, the issue lies over here. The radius given for this fillet is too large and the edges over here are too small. Let's try editing the value of this fillet. Let's make it 5 from 50. If I enter 5, you can see that now the fillet over here is being generated successfully. Giving a large fillet on very small faces would not be executed. We had seen this in a previous example as well. Now that the preview is being generated, the fillet would be generated as well. I will click on OK, generate this fillet, and you can see this is how we have rectified the issue in this fillet. Next, I will roll forward the bar up to the next component. The pattern, or rather the circular pattern over here, was created properly with no issues. Let's roll forward it to the next part, that is a cut extrude. This cut over here was created properly. The circular pattern for the cut has also been created properly without any issues. Now if I roll forward up till the last feature over here, the fillet over here was also being added properly. I will press Ctrl 7 to set it into the isometric mode. Here, I hope that all the techniques and features that were taught to you in this video were very clear, and now you have got a good understanding of how you can repair your geometries and execute all the changes that we made in all these 3 videos. I hope you had fun learning. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.